Police in Minnesota say an officer who killed a black man in a Minneapolis suburb made a fatal mistake. 20-year-old Dante Wright was shot during a traffic stop. It happened not far from where George Floyd was killed. And a warning, this story does contain disturbing images. Police released body cam footage showing the moments that led to the fatal shooting. They say the officer intended to use a taser, but fired her gun instead. As Jackson Proskow reports, the incident has reignited tensions in a community already on edge.
He'd been pulled over for expired plates and an air freshener on his mirror, and when police discovered an outstanding warrant, they tried to arrest 20-year-old Dante Wright. The officer's body camera video shows Wright appeared to try and get back into the car.
I just shot him.
He drove a short distance before crashing the vehicle and later died.
It is my belief that the officer had the intention to deploy their taser, but instead shot Mr. Wright with a single bullet.
An accidental discharge, according to the chief. Wright's mother spoke to her son just moments before that fatal encounter.
Said he was getting pulled over by the police. And I said, well, why did you get pulled over? He said they pulled him over because he had air fresheners hanging from the rearview mirror.
The officer involved is on administrative leave. That apparently fatal mistake has led to calls for her to be fired immediately.
I do fully support releasing the officer of her duties.
In this suburb of Minneapolis, the death of another black man at the hands of police touched off a night of protest and sporadic looting.
Come out now!
Police and the National Guard responded with tear gas and an overwhelming show of force.
At this time, I am requesting, again, sequestration of the jury in view of the incidents of last night.
Not far away, at the trial of former Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin in the death of George Floyd, the defense asked for the jury to be sequestered, fearing news about Dante Wright could impact eventual deliberations.
I'm going to deny the motion to sequester the jury and for additional voir dire.
Chauvin's fate could be in the hands of that jury within a week. Answers for the family of Dante Wright could take much longer. Police say there will be a full investigation into whether this was truly an accident, with the police chief in this traumatized community suggesting it's unlikely the officer involved will ever return to duty. Jackson Proskow, Global News, Washington.